Greetings, peace be with you. So in this video, you are going to discover why semen retention is the only way to bend the structure of reality according to your will. You will understand the fundamental nature of reality and how it is shaped according to your thoughts, words, and behaviors. And eventually how to leverage this very potent life force energy that you have been given in order to become the conscious creator of your reality. Okay, understand that the circumstances and conditions of your life are the effect, the cause of which are your own thoughts. And when you cannot control your own thoughts is when they have been hijacked from external stimuli, is when you become a victim of external conditioning rather than the creator of your life's destiny. Okay, all of us are in one of two categories, right? Either we are complaining, blaming, making excuses about why we aren't where we want to be, or we are on the path towards creating a life that we love, right? There's no middle ground, because if you do not leverage this very powerful energy that you have within you, right? Your creative energy, think about it, right? Semen is your creative energy. It creates life. But when you let it loose, because you've been hijacked by pornography, is when you do not have the energy remaining over to conceive of an image of what you actually want in your life. Okay, so understand that the way reality is shaped is according to who you are. As Dr. Joe Dispenza would say, your personality creates your personal reality. And so many of us are trying to change our personal reality. We are trying to change our diets. We're trying to change our tactics. We're trying to implement new tips. We're trying to implement these new personal development techniques. But until we change who we are, until we change how we think, until we change the way we see the world, until we change the way we see ourselves, then that will only be addressing the symptoms, right? The observable world, anything that we can perceive with our five senses, is the effect, the cause of which is our thought, right? So understand that the industries that are focusing on taking away, on causing us to drain our life force energy, are well aware that our desire to express ourselves sexually is amongst one of the most primal desires, right? That is the evolutionary instinct to survive and reproduce. But in the modern age that we're living in, there is super stimuli which hijacks our brain's reward system to continue down the path of engaging in behaviors that don't necessarily benefit our highest expression. Rather, they actually leverage this old program that was installed during the Stone Age, like the caveman times, when we did not know whether we would live another day. And with all this stimulus, we actually go down that path of letting go of this energy. Now, chances are that you're watching this video, you already know that you should be refraining from watching pixels on a screen. You know that you should be refraining from all these habits that are destructive to you. You have that awareness. But the problem with so many of us is that we know what to do, but still don't do what we know. And the intention of this video is to give you some more reasons to go down this path, right? Reasons come before results. If you do not have the reasons for why you do what you do, then it will not last. It will not be sustainable. And the reason that semen retention is the only way to bend the structure of reality is because when you learn how to control your own appetites, your own inclinations, your own tendencies, your own emotions, when you feel like doing something but you don't do it because you know it's best for you, is when you overcome yourself. Because your body is supposed to be the servant of the mind. But what these different stimuli around us have done is hijacked our body, is hijacked our reward system. Okay, really understand this is not only about pornography. This is about everything that you engage in that does not serve you. It's because you know what to do, but you don't feel like it. You know that you're supposed to go to the gym, but you might not necessarily feel like it because you rather feel like watching the Netflix, or you rather feel like binging on that sugar, or you rather feel like busting a nut, even though you know it's not the best thing for you. So when you actually practice this, practice of retaining your life force energy, even though you feel like letting it loose, even though you feel like busting a nut, you overcome your body and you train yourself that you are in charge of your body, that your emotions don't dictate how you feel, right? Don't dictate what you do rather, but rather you dictate what you do, okay? With most people, they are stuck down this loop because they feel like doing something and then they do it and then that becomes their identity, right? I feel like watching Netflix, so I'm going to watch Netflix and therefore I am lazy, right? You are not lazy. It's just that you've been hijacked, right? If you were being chased by a tiger right now, you would not be lazy. If you're playing video games and you love playing video games, you're not lazy when you're playing the video games. You're just lazy when it comes to doing the things that actually serve you because you have been hijacked. And the way to bend the structure of reality is simply to be disciplined, right? It's really that simple, just to be disciplined. I made a bunch of other videos on how to be disciplined, on how to love yourself. But understand that if you are disciplined, you are valuing the future over the present. If you are disciplined, you sacrifice the short-term gratification for the long-term gains. If you are disciplined is when you do the right thing over the easy thing again and again and again. If you are disciplined is when you become the conscious creator of your reality. Understand that discipline is the master key that unlocks our ability to become the conscious creators of our reality. And the reason why I say semen retention is the only way to bend the structure of reality is because this primal desire that we have to express ourselves, if you can master that, that is the stepping stone towards mastering yourself. And when you master yourself is when you master your life. Okay, so this is just some more stuff to get your brain juices firing, to get you stimulated, to get you motivated, to get you invested into this practice so that you can eventually move in the direction towards creating a life that you love. Okay, so leave a comment below letting me know your number one takeaway from this video. Let's open up this discussion so that I can help you out in any way that I can. But I hope that this has planted a seed in your mind, hopefully, right? To go down this path of sacrificing the short-term pleasure for the long-term gains, right? Eventually, that's what it comes down to. The whole of society is structured to give us that instant gratification in the moment. But when we take control of that and realize that there's no such thing as something for nothing, that if I am getting that quick fix in the moment, it's actually going to be damaging my well-being in the long term. When you have that awareness and when you have that practice is when everything changes for you. Okay, so click the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. And with that all being said, I'm going to leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator. I hope that you are continuing to level up and take care of yourself because we're living through tumultuous times. But this is an opportunity for you to step up for your family, for your loved ones, for yourself, because there is no time like right now. Okay, so I will catch you in the next video. Much love to you. Take care.